announced their commitment in 2024. Today, voters in Florida and 4 other states are casting their votes in the presidential preference election.
And even though both President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump have each secured their respective parties' nomination for president, people are still turning out to vote.
That's right. We go down to our co-anchor Todd McDermott, who is live near Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate. Todd, walk us through what's different about today's election and what voters can expect to see on their ballot if they haven't voted just yet.
The biggest surprise that you will see on the ballot is the incumbent president's name won't be there because Joe Biden doesn't have to be on this primary ballot at all. Florida has a closed primary. That means this time around, only Republicans, registered Republicans, get to vote in Florida's presidential preference primary. Democrats have already selected Joe Biden as their nominee for the November 2024 election. And for all intents and purposes, as we know, the former President Donald Trump will also be the nominee. While Trump has enough delegates to secure the nomination, other names will still be on the ballot, including Governor Ron DeSantis. Nikki Haley, who up until 2 weeks ago was still in the race, is also on the ballot today. People can still cast a vote for her, but it won't make any difference. Also on the ballot, former Arkansas Governor Asa Hutchinson, who just yesterday announced he will not be endorsing Donald Trump in the way that Governor DeSantis now has for the GOP nomination. The former president has more than 1,200 delegates right now. There are 125 delegates at stake here in Florida. There are no Trump campaign events today, but he is expected to cast a ballot in the primary in a Palm Beach polling place, and Terry Parker is there live waiting for that. Terry?
Hi, Todd. We are here waiting for former President Trump to show up and cast his ballot this day. This isn't the first time that Donald Trump has voted here at the Recreation Center here in the town of Palm Beach. 2 years ago, he actually said he cast his ballot for Governor Ron DeSantis, even though DeSantis, as you know, ended up being his political rival, although now DeSantis is behind President Trump. Now, he also tweeted back in 2019, if you recall, from the White House that he was going to make Florida his permanent residence for him and his family. They have lived in Mar-a-Lago for most of the time since then. Their son Barron going to a local school here, Oxbridge Academy. So this is where President Trump is going to come to vote because he's registered here. In fact, Mar-a-Lago is just about 2.5 miles south of where we are. So as soon as he comes, we'll get some video and we'll ask him how it's going. And we'll have it all coming up. More at 5 and 6. Todd, back to you.
All right, Terry, thank you very much for that. Again, the former president expected to vote any time now. Polls again open until 7 p.m. As far as President Joe Biden, he is on the campaign trail out west and will be in Arizona tonight as those primary results come in. For now, I'm Todd McDermott live at Mar-a-Lago. Much more coming your way at 5 o'clock.